What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about how narcissists are not worthy of your love. And you have to come to realize this in order to let go. And I say that because there's a support group on Facebook for narcissism abuse victims. And I sometimes just sit back and read some of the posts, and I notice that people, they have a hard time letting go of a toxic relationship. And it's like, I think that they confuse the group for, being someone to encourage you to stay with this and how to fix it rather than just leave. It's like they don't understand that this is a support group for people who are healing from the abuse. It's not a group to encourage you to stay in an abusive, toxic relationship. So it's like, I just sit back and read some of the people saying things like, I just can't let go. I just can't stop thinking about them. And I just want to call them, or I slipped up and called them today and stuff like that. And I understand that no one can just turn off their feelings for someone. You can't just stop loving someone even after you come to realize that they are not what's good for you in a relationship. You can't just turn it off. But when you are in a group, it's like, why are you expecting people? It's like you're looking for people to encourage you to stay with it. So I don't know. I just don't respond to it at all because I don't want to sound insensitive, like, oh, I got it all together, or I wouldn't be in a group myself. I just don't be knowing how to respond to that. I don't know. It's like some people, they really don't want to move on and they don't want to heal. They just want to stay there. But anyway, I'm not even going to entertain it. I just wanted to point that out real quick, that you cannot love a narcissist. You cannot fix them by staying there in a bad relationship and just continue to give them love. Because with a narcissist, they will take as much as you give and you will never receive it in return. So you're just drained. You're constantly drained. And you're never gonna see anything good come from the relationship. The relationship will never grow. It'll never be a healthy relationship. And so you will never be a healthy person dealing with something like that. And it's like, you know what's good for you, know what doesn't make you feel good. So maybe you should start looking at it a different way. Like, well, maybe it's time for me to just, just fall back. And I know it's going to hurt, but I know that I can get through this. And every day it's making me stronger. Every day you stay away from the person, it makes you stronger. And I know some things, are due to circumstances, and you can't just up and leave a toxic relationship or marriage. But a lot of times it's due to choice. And so, like I say, sometimes I don't know how to respond to it because I don't know the person's personal situation. I don't really know the situation at hand. I just know that they mention a lot of how they love them, and I just can't let go and stuff like that. Also, I want to talk about toxic people. Like, stop wasting your time on toxic people. And I mean toxic people, period. People in your life, family members, co-workers. Because I noticed something at work, and this is dealing with just random co-workers and not necessarily narcissistic co-workers. But they all, like, have this thing about them that's toxic to me. It's like they expect so much out of you, and when you don't give them that on a daily basis, it's like they make you responsible for how they feel, even though you haven't done them anything. And this is what I get a lot in the workplace. Like, I may not come to work tomorrow the day I felt in the same way I felt today. I may not be, happy and jolly and everything and dancing around the place. I may not be. But that doesn't necessarily mean you should take it personal, like it's something that, it have something to do with you. I don't know why people just take things personal and they make it about them, like just selfish and toxic. And so they kind of just like stay away from you, like, and warn others. like she's in a bad mood, so don't go, it's like they just want you to just be the way they need you to be in order to make them feel a certain way. So you just stop wasting your time on toxic people, because you have to let them know, look, I'm just chilling. I may not be doing what you're expecting me to do every day. Just stop expecting stuff out of me. Who are you to be expecting anything out of me? We're here to do a job. I'm not here to entertain you. Sorry that you you see it that way, but yeah, I don't owe you anything. Yeah, so, and when people finally realize that, they probably will back off, because there's nothing for them to take personal, but it's just always ends up like that for some reason with me. Like, people don't know how to accept me for being who I am on my bad days as they can on my good days. Like, I'm not going to always have good days at work, but I'm getting through. I'm in my own lane. I'm not bothering anybody. So it's like, how is this affecting you? I get that a lot from toxic energy and toxic people in the workplace. And so I've just learned to just ignore it. Like, the same as you'll do with a narcissist, you have to do the same with the toxic coworkers. Because they will drain you, because you have to constantly tell them, it's not about you. I'm just chilling today. I'm not in a bad mood. Everything is fine. Like, stop overreacting. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Leave your comments down below. And I'll talk to you soon.